again.
Hi.
Welcome to Strings Attached, mother-daughter knitting podcast / sewing / everything. I'm Mallory.
I'm Frida.
Mom, daughter. Today we have whips and acquisitions and FOs and old FOs. Lots of hats.
Yeah, hats.
Yeah, which is funny because we're not hat knitters.
No, we're not.
But we have been lately. Yeah. So anyway, I guess we could start with what we're wearing.
Sure, go ahead.
What we're wearing. Okay, I'm wearing the Little Pine Tree by Cozy Up Knits. Little Pine Tree. And it's knit in Cascade 220 Superwash Merino in a bunch of different colors, which I can't remember the names of. It's got like little hearts and just little patterns throughout. Little pine trees, obviously. And I love it. It's so cute. Everywhere I wear it, I get compliments on it. And I really like my colors. And yeah, it was really fun.
Good pattern.
Kept you going.
I may have to make one.
Yeah. And they're fun. It was color work the whole time. So like every time you'd get a row done, you're like, oh, just do one more row just to see the pattern. And then before you know it, you're done. I think I got it done in 2 days. Yeah. So
that's cool.
It was really fun to make. And like I said, I get compliments on it everywhere I go. So it fit me perfectly, and then I blocked it and it kind of loosened it up. So now it's a little bit big at the top, but I don't mind. It just kind of slouches down in the back.
Makes it more of a slouchy.
Yeah, and actually it's really nice because it comes all the way down past my earlobes.
Actually warm.
Yeah, so it's nice to like, when you're walking, it actually covers your ears totally.
Great.
Yeah, so that's me. That's what I'm wearing. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing a hat. It is called Quick Ombre Hat by Emily Dormier.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what I made. I don't know where I got this pattern. I probably off of Ravelry, I suppose. Anyway, it's just like little color work. It's not like got a heart or tree or anything on it. It's just little snowflake.
So it goes like halfway up with the green as the main color, and then it switches to the white as the main color. Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah.
And then we got these pom-poms. We got like a, what, like a 20 pack or something?
Yeah, we just halved them.
Yeah.
I thought the white one looked pretty with my white yarn.
Everybody makes these hats with these pom-poms, and that's new to us.
Yeah, we always said, we don't want one of them pom-pom hats. But look at us. We have a pom-pom hat.
Yeah.
I don't even wear hats.
There's the dog.
I don't even wear hats.
Get the dog.
Oh, I thought I had the door shut.
No, you didn't.
Well, maybe she'll go out.
She's a member of the podcast.
Oh, goodness.
Lay down. Don't trip on the cord. Hi.
I guess she didn't want to be left out.
Your door's still open. Apparently you have to click it all the way shut.
This is my sewing room, by the way.
Yeah, we have never filmed in here before,
no.
So it's kind of a funky setup we got going on in here.
Yeah, you don't want to see all of it. It's pretty messy.
Anyway, back to the pom-pom.
Okay.
If I was ever going to have a pom-pom on a hat, it would have been a yarn pom-pom. Well, in my head, I would have thought. I don't know. I've seen hats like this in the store, but I never thought about like buying one. And, Is this yours? Mine. No,
that was mine. Okay. But I like the way that you put them on with a little button.
Oh yeah, actually, I didn't even do that this time.
I think I did. Let me show mine.
Sure.
I think this one's got the button. Oh yeah. Well, you just tie it through a little button, and then when you get ready to wash it, you can just untie it.
Take it off.
Take the pom-pom off.
So I decided, what's the point of the button?
Yeah, it's really not any point of the button.
I don't understand it.
Just
at first, I was all excited about it. I was like, oh yeah, you can take it off that way. But
well, I think it might make it easy to find.
I guess maybe.
Yeah.
But I have a button on this other hat that I made. I'm gonna show in a minute. And if you like, just knock your head on the top of the car or something, getting out of it,
hits the button.
It hits the button and it kind of hurts.
Oh well, okay.
So on this hat, I just tied it underneath and I didn't sew the ends in.
Sure. And
I just tied it in like a double knot and didn't use the button.
Yeah, I just stuck the button. I thought it was kind of funny.
Well, at first I was all excited, just like that. I mean, but it's not necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're new to the hat world. So
yeah.
We'll find our tricks.
And I really don't like wearing hats. They're hot. If I'm out walking or outside, I might put one on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I like to wear toboggans in the winter.
Yeah.
Like knitted toboggans. Yeah. So, okay, what else are you wearing? No, what else are you wearing?
Oh, what am I wearing? I got my weekender.
So anyway, that was another FO though, right?
Yeah.
That hat was an FO. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I got my weekender done.
So this is one of her FOs as well for the week. Her second weekender.
Yeah, my second weekender. And I made it a size smaller because the acrylic yarn, I kind of thought it might stretch more, and it did. kind of stretch. But anyway, I made it.
It fits you perfectly, though.
Yeah, I made, I think I said this last time. I made the borders a little bit longer than the pattern said. I made the sleeves a little longer, even though, you know, they could have been another.
You could have did another inch.
Yeah, when I steam blocked it, I pulled them down and it helped. But I think it's a little tighter up here. Maybe I did a little bit tighter stitch here when I sewed them, put them together. Maybe pull it up. And the neck is smaller on this one than the other one, but it's really comfortable.
Yeah.
I've already worn it.
So that's the Heartland.
Heartland. I don't know what the color was called.
Yeah, we talked about it before, though.
Yeah.
Heartland line brand, I think. Line brand.
Yeah, line brand, Heartland. Yeah, Heartland.
Cool. Really pretty.
Yeah.
Another sweater done.
Yeah, another sweater done.
Wish I could say the same about mine.
Well, you
I'm
will.
getting close.
You will.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll just flow into other FOs then. Go back to hats.
Okay. This was my first hat that I made. Because she was making this little, well, she made it for the girls and whatever.
I've made it a bunch of times now.
A bunch of times now. So I made one. I had like just the bottom of it here last podcast, and I finished it. But it's too small for me, kind of. So I gave it to Mowry.
Which it doesn't come down all the way down past my earlobes. So it's a little bit small for me too. You know what we should do next time is make the cuff part before you start the pattern. If you're going to make it for an adult, make this part longer so that you can roll it up to the exact height that you want.
Yeah.
But it's really pretty. It's made out of that wool of the Andes tweed. And yeah, another little pom-pom on it. It's real cute.
Scraps from my
I like it.
throw-over sweater.
Yeah.
And actually, this was the first. Well, no, that was the first one. Then I made this one. It's just like the green one I just had on. I don't even have a pom-pom on it. But it's made with really soft wool. It's got a little bit of silk in it. And
we've talked about it before. It was from where? Peru?
Peru. My sister gave it to me. And it said to use the same needle all the way through. So I did. And it's such soft yarn that it's too big. Here, I'll show you. It's just, I don't know. It just doesn't. It's all right. I should have put a pom-pom on it.
I mean, you could wear it.
I could wear it. And I thought maybe I could do this.
That looks silly, though.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll put a pom-pom on it, and it'll just be this kind.
I mean, actually, it looks really cute. It just probably doesn't feel like it's tight. There's like twigs in it and stuff. Just drop it on the ground somewhere.
Probably. Kind of goes with my quick ender.
It's pretty.
Kind of looks pretty with it.
Yeah. Okay, you have any other FOs?
Well, I got these. You want me to show those?
After I show my knitting ones.
Yeah,
okay,
let's do knitting first, yeah.
So more hats.
Oh, I got more hats, yes.
Yep, so again, this is the Flaky Snowflake hat.
It is so pretty.
Flaky Baby Snowflake hat by Callista U. I've made it 1,000 times, talked about it 1,000 times. This was made out of leftover yarn from my throw-over. It is Barocco Vintage. And I made this for myself, and it's really cute. I like it. It's got the black pom-pom on it. And then I made another one out of the more leftover yarn. It's gray with black snowflakes for my husband, and I did not put a pom-pom on his, and he loves it. He likes that it doesn't come down all the way. Yeah. He likes it to just cover the top of his head. Right. Because he wears it underneath his, like, hard hat. So it doesn't, like, hang down underneath it. He likes that. Sure. So I did the button on this one, too. So here's my little, and I tried to get a cute little pink button that matched. Not that it shows. But, yeah.
I like that black pom-pom on there. It's pretty.
So I wore this hat. I was all excited. I got it done the night before my first dose of the COVID vaccine. So I got this one done for the first one. And then I got this one done before the second one. So both I took like pictures and posted them. And the first one has this hat on. The second one has this one on. Anyway.
Yeah, she's already got both hers.
Yeah.
COVID shots.
Yeah,
I got one.
Yeah, she's got one. Another one in what, 3 weeks or something?
In what, 25 days or something? Yeah. I don't know.
It's exciting. Okay. Yeah. And then this is kind of an FO. I just haven't blocked it yet. So it's another hat. This is for one of my twins because she's outgrown the little blue one I made her. So it's another hat.
Same pattern.
Same thing. But this time, you know, for the baby, I put the ear flaps. And I made this pom-pom. It's monstrous.
I think it's a little big.
Yeah. I think I'm going to have to cut it down some because, I mean, it's like too heavy for
be going
yeah, it's too heavy for that. Woo! So anyway, I'm gonna block it before I sew the pom-pom on, and then I think I'll trim the pom-pom down. It turned out really pretty though. It's like a perfect little fluffy pom-pom.
Yeah, I think I like your pom-pom maker better.
Yeah, I have the clover, and you bought the boy one.
I don't know. I mean, mine was okay, but we'll talk about that.
We'll see. Anyway, yeah, this is made out of Cascade, my favorite, you know, Cascade 220 Superwash, grape aid. This was left over from my anchor.
Oh, okay.
And then the white is just like the standard Cascade white, whatever it is. So yeah, just got to be blocked and pom-pom on. And then there's another hat for me done. And that is all of my current FOs.
I have yet to make anything with Cascade 220.
I don't know why. It's
I
the
don't
best.
either. I don't know why.
It's the best yarn. You're going to have to do it.
I will. I'll get some one of these days.
You keep buying other stuff.
I know. I found them on sale. So, now what?
All right. So, I have old FOs. I have some
you could do your old
FOs.
FO over there. It's knitting
okay.
still.
So, this is an old FO that I made probably 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know exactly. Maybe 2015?
Yeah, probably.
Anyway, it is the men's top-down raglan pullover. It's by Plymouth Yarn Company. So, okay, the ring of the light is kind of hard to see the pattern, but it's got this cable. There we go. Cable going down the front. Really pretty sweater. This pattern was not good. I don't remember exactly because it's been so long ago, but I remember I was mad.
Wasn't it the neck?
Mad, mad, mad. Yes, the neck, the way that it, like, came together right here. I don't remember why, but it was not correct. And every time I did it, it did not work. So I'd think, okay, I read that pattern wrong. So I'd rip it out. I'd start over again. I did it like 2 or 3 times.
Mm.
So finally, I just had to use my own like skill and just figure out how to do it. And I don't, like I said, I don't really remember what I did, but I remember being like, this is ridiculous. You know, how can a company like Plymouth not have a pattern that's been tested?
Tested correctly, yeah.
Anyway, it turned out really nice, and it's real heavy duty. So this is made out of Heartland as well, and whatever the brown color is called.
It's really heavier than mine.
It's dense. It's probably knit on like a 6 or a 7.
Yeah.
What's
I
yours
like
on,
that
like a
better.
10?
Yeah, something like
9
that.
or 10, something like that. Yeah. Anyway. Well, this would be so hot, though. You burn up.
Oh, I was.
It's got this really pretty, like, little... I mean, the pattern, it's
a really
beautiful, but it just wasn't written well. I don't recommend it for someone who's never made a adult-sized cabled sweater of any kind. If you don't have experience, don't try it. But if you do, you could probably figure it out.
Was it where the cable came in? Or
I don't know. It was this, because you can kind of see, like, where it's funky. I mean, I don't know. You can't really see on the camera, but there's funky places that it's not right. I mean, I made it work, but...
It is pretty. No one would know.
Oh, you can see where I changed yarn.
What?
Like, I probably ran out of the color, the lot that I had or something. I had to get
right
more.
Here?
Yeah. You see that?
Oh, my goodness.
That's the problem with buying, like, cheap yarn. Is even when they have the same lot number sometimes.
I guess you should have did like that.
Yeah, but
knit a row, knit a row, knit a row. But back then, we didn't know that.
I mean, I didn't know that 4 or 5 years ago. That's something I've learned from watching podcasts the last year or so. Anyway, it's a really pretty sweater. My husband really looks good in it, and he likes it. I posted a picture of him wearing it one time on the our Instagram, but it's been a long time ago. Anyway.
He's got what, 4 sweaters?
I made him 3.
3 sweaters.
And I think the oldest one he finally gave to his dad to wear on the farm because it was so tattered and stuff. But I need to make him another one. He keeps telling me, no, don't make me anymore. I don't need one. But I like making him. So.
But he wanted the hat.
He did want a hat. He requested the hat. And I can make a hat in a day or 2. So he got a hat. Okay, so that's my old FO. And then these, I just got these in the mail. These are from the girls' great aunt, Julia, on their dad's side. And she crocheted these and sent them to us.
Beautiful.
They're gorgeous.
I love this border.
I know. So it's like a granny square pattern. And she just like faded, you know, into the different colors of orange and coral. And then she put this really pretty lacy, just really nice feminine border on it. I'm not sure if it's like, looks like.
I have to copy that.
I don't know what this stitch is right here. What's that stitch?
I don't know.
But this looks like double crochet and then some kind of like double crochet with an eyelet hole. More double crochet and then that little like, what is that, the seashell? Is that called like a seashell?
Yeah, I would say
it looks like three double crochets in one loop and then you skip and then you, really.
Actually, there's 5 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's chain 3 and then 4 double crochets in one hole.
Yeah.
And is this single crochet?
It's pretty though.
Is that single crochet?
It looks different. I don't know what that is. Maybe, yeah. Maybe it is single crochet. It just looks
really cool.
Yeah. Oh, it's so pretty.
Like
this yarn is like shiny and it's real soft and lightweight. It feels like a cotton would feel, but it's not cotton. It's acrylic. So maybe it's just some kind of like a baby.
It's not Karen Simply
baby weight. It doesn't feel like Karen to me. I don't know what it is.
It's pretty.
She doesn't
It might be like Baby Love or something like that.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so there's the orange one, because our colors in the girls' room are kind of like a coral and a teal color. And yeah, here's the teal one. This looks like the yarn that you made. This is even lighter than the orange one. I don't know. This is like sport weight. You can tell.
It is. It's littler yarn.
It's smaller yarn.
Oh.
That is pretty.
These will make really nice, I think, summer, because they're not heavy, like for nighttime or nap time, I guess.
Or like
in the car.
In the summer, like in the evening when you take them in somewhere in the car seat, they could have a little blankie.
Yeah, because it's going to be cold with air conditioning. They'll need
one last look. One last look. Oh,
isn't that beautiful?
So pretty. So I love getting stuff like this because obviously this is the kind of stuff I like to do. So when someone makes me one, it makes me feel good. Because I've made a lot of stuff for people's babies, and so it's nice to get stuff made for me. It's fun. Okay, that's all my FOs.
Okay, I can do some sewing. Well, I can do these Cricut FOs.
Okay.
I made 3
While she's doing
sweatshirts.
that, I just want to talk about last time's podcast. That was a nightmare. Hope this one works better. I ran over my cell phone trying to get a Christmas tree. Whole story. Anyway, I had to get a new phone. I hate this phone. I had to get it in a hurry. Did not make a good decision. The video did not. It looked like it was going to take fine. It did not take fine. I tried to upload it on my computer. It was like in too high of a definition or something. So my computer wouldn't accept it. So then I had to like download the iMovie app onto my phone, edit the video on my phone, which was a complete total nightmare. Did not work well. I put pictures in. And they didn't show up. And I even watched the video to make sure that they were going to show up. And
they were there?
Yeah. And then when I pushed export, they didn't export, I guess. Because it's like, here's the picture, and then nothing shows up. And I promised I put them in. And then a couple of my little title, I think, that popped up, it just said title or something.
Yeah, it did. It said title.
So, not my finest hour with that. And I was like so fit to be tied by the end. I ended up deleting some documents on my computer, like because my computer kept saying, oh, you need storage space or something. And my phone, this new phone that I have has like no storage either. So I kept having to delete stuff to try to get it to upload this high def video. So I ended up deleting documents on my computer that I didn't mean to delete. So then I was furious about that because I didn't want to delete all that stuff. So I lost a bunch of stuff and it was just a huge nightmare. So by the time the podcast finally got uploaded, I was like, whatever. I'm over it. I'm not fixing anything.
It's going to be any better.
So if that was your first time ever watching us, I am sorry. They're usually not that, like...
scattery list.
Yes.
It looks like you forgot to do stuff.
Yeah. I do try a little harder than that normally. So, I tried really hard actually, but I usually have more success. So hopefully this one's better.
Hopefully.
But anyway, yeah. So thanks for bearing with us.
Okay. These are some Cricut things I made. They're made for gifts, and I won't say who for. So anyway.
World's best glamour.
Yeah, these are my Rural King sweatshirts, and I really like. I love my red one. So that's one.
So it's like just a Hanes or like Fruit of the Loom or something.
Yeah. Nice. Let's see. What are they? We'll see. So we can get it correct.
Knitting cups.
Hanes.
Okay.
And there's another one. That one. That one's, yeah. Okay.
Living the Mimi life.
Yeah. And as you can tell, these are all for mammals of some sorts. I can see.
Yeah. Blessed grandma. Very cute. They're going to love them.
It's actually Christmas presents, and we haven't met yet.
Stupid COVID.
For Christmas.
And to cancel our family Christmas thing.
Yeah. So I guess my other FO is that.
Oh, okay. Just bring her over here. Oh, Suze.
Yeah,
is that what you named her? Suze. Okay.
Yeah. And for all of you people that watch Seinfeld, you'll know where that come from.
Okay, Frida.
Suze.
Not working out. Not working out.
Okay. Well, you don't want me to bring it over here.
I'm trying to get you to not put carpet in this room. Can't roll. All right. So tell them about what this is.
Okay. Well, let me find my pattern. What did I do with it? I had it right here. Oh, my goodness. My pattern is gone. No.
Is it on the floor?
Oh, here it is. It fell. Sorry.
So this was for the Joy and Viv Mom sews.
Joy, Viv Mom, sew the
Joy,
blues.
Viv. Yeah.
Sew the blues away.
Yeah.
We're supposed to make anything blue. So this was the pattern I used. Very Easy Vogue V8952. And I made this one right here.
So Viv Mom has a podcast and Joy
Burnett has one also. but they do these challenges together. This was a challenge, you know, and you're supposed to. And I'm not so sure, but as soon as I seen it, I made this. I might have been the first one that put one on because for a while that was the only one that showed, unless I just didn't have them. They didn't show or something. But anyway, cool. And I had intentions of making more blue stuff, but that never happened.
Well, we've been knitting. Yeah,
I've got a blue coat that it never happened.
It's in pieces all over the place in here.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Anyway, that's really pretty. So what's the fabric?
Oh, that's double brushed polyester.
Your favorite. Your favorite.
Yeah.
Okay.
It hangs well.
So
that's all
your FOs. So now we're on to what, whips? Okay. Yeah. I have a whip.
Do it.
Okay.
Good.
This is the I've showed it a million times. The Felix cardigan. I'm still working on it. I know. But I'll tell you why. Felix cardigan by Savory Knitting. I'm knitting it in Wool of the Andes tweed in Barn Door Heather. Okay, so I have got the body done.
She's almost done.
I'm so close. And I think I'm gonna roll on it now. So the body and one sleeve. Oh, my yarn's all twisted around it. Help.
It looks pretty now. It looks like a garment.
Yeah, okay. So
we want to finish it.
Yeah. Well, and then I'll tell you why I got discouraged. So one sleeve, and then it's got these pretty little eyelet things on the raglan. So yeah, I am making this for my mother-in-law, who's like a tiny, tiny, skinny woman. So I was worried. I was holding this up with no sleeve, and it looked, I mean, massive to me. Like, it looks huge. So I was like, man, and I tried it on, and oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Woo! Excuse me. I tried it on, and it like fit. It went on me like so well. But this was without sleeves. So I was like, man, if it fits me, it's not gonna fit her.
Yeah.
She's so much littler than me. So anyway, once I got the sleeve on, I tried it on, and the sleeve made it like stay and in like place. So then the rest of it, like I tried to pull it tight, and it like would fit me like tight. So it'll fit her like actually how it's supposed to fit.
Well, when you bring on the band on top, that'll
close that.
That's gonna pull it in.
Yeah,
that neck.
But I mean, even the one sleeve pulled it in a lot. So once I get the other sleeve on, I mean, I probably won't even be able to shut it. Yeah, it's gonna be like skin tight on me. So, and it's supposed to have 7 inches of positive ease, so it'll fit her good. And I think she'll love the color. She told me they're farmers, and she told me she really likes wool because if it's kind of drizzly out and she wears a wool sweater over the top of all her other stuff, it kind of repels the rain. Oh. It doesn't absorb into her clothes that way. Which I don't know if she'll wear this farming. Well, she might wear it out. But yeah, but she likes wool. Yeah. She wouldn't want something. She likes natural fibers. Yeah, she wouldn't want something not out of wool. So anyway, so I got discouraged because I thought it was not going to fit her. So then and I don't really like to purl anyway. So when I was working on the body even, I was like, this is going to be humongous and I don't like purling. So why am I even making this stupid thing? But now that I think it's going to fit. I think it's beautiful. Now that I'm happy about it, then I think I'll work on it more. Plus I got going on those hats. So I got really excited. So I could do Felix again. I'm never making it again. It's pretty, but I don't like purling. I don't like it. I always want to do the same things over again. You get comfortable with that pattern, you go, oh, yeah, I could do that again. Well, I've made 2 soldatas last year, and I made 2 Jupiter crops last year. That's true. I've made like 8 of those flaky baby hat things. Yeah, and you've made a lot of those men's cardigans through the years. Men's cardigan. The raglan. Oh, the men's pullover. Pullover, yeah. I've made that a million times. Yeah. I'll probably make it again one day. Who knows? Because it's so easy. Yeah. So those are all my... That's it? Yeah. That's it for me. Well, I started this yesterday. And that is really cool. Here, let me get this pattern. Somewhere here in my little mess of things. The Sweetheart Hat by Renee Lopez. Whatever that designs, Reload Designs. I've got it off of Ravelry. That's cute. Yeah, it's cute. And it calls for bulky yarn. And I just went through my Christmas yarn, found one I could find. And it's kind of... acrylic. It's acrylic. Is that about to fall off? It is. Oh, yeah. Push that back on. Eek. So I just have a few... What in the world what do you have going there? Do you not have 3 double-pointed needles or something? Yeah, but you came and I didn't get that on there. She's got like 1 circular and 2. I was in the process of getting my straight needles on there.
and finish it off because
I am shaking the camera. I am so sorry. It was like, I'm sorry. I was kicking the thing. Oopsie.
But I think with bulky yarn, we both thought if we doubled worsted with really pretty soft yarn.
If it's not a real thick worsted, because there is a difference.
Because I've got some pink and white yarn that would be really pretty for a little girl. I thought
you
about making this for like one of my...
Do you have any DK?
No, I don't have any DK.
You have no DK?
It's all worsted. My DK would be dark colors from just recently or something.
You might just have to buy some.
I mean, I have. Wait a minute now.
Because I don't know if holding 2 worsteds is going to make a nice...
Do you have any DK?
Yeah, I've got DK.
Oh, look here. That's not DK.
It's light worsted though.
But it's light worsted.
It's not as thick as...
There's my hat.
Yeah, there you go. You bought that just on a whim anyway, didn't you?
I just bought it to see the colors, and it was really cheap, and I thought hats was what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And I bought this color, this color.
So those are your acquisitions.
Yeah, but I've already got them up here now, so there they are.
That's okay. We can go out of order sometime.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, I'll finish this. Maybe somebody will wear it. I have a small baby great-granddaughter that might wear it. It might fit on her head.
Yeah.
It'd be really warm.
Did you knit that in the round on too short of a circular needle and get your flows too tight?
Probably.
I've told you before, don't do that.
That's what I done, wasn't it?
Yeah, I've told you that. We've gone through this.
I know. I forget every time. I was just like, I'm going to make the hat, and I just want to get it done. And that's what I did. So this is a junk hat.
It's not.
Not the pattern.
It's not junk.
It's me. I do have a red pom-pom, but I left it downstairs.
It's an experiment.
And it just took no time, hardly.
You started that, what, today?
Yesterday. Well, I actually started the day before you, but actually 2 days, and I didn't work full time on it. I mean, this is...
It's a bad joke.
Yeah, I have a grandson. When he was like 2 or 3, everything was a bad joke.
If that made him mad.
That's a bad joke. And everything was junk. If you're watching this, you will know who you are.
I doubt he's watching our
No, but his wife might be.
Well, his wife might be.
Oh, okay. So I've got more. All right. I've got a sweater started. It doesn't look like...
His mom will be watching it. She'll know.
Yeah. And little wound cakes of yarn.
I'm going to start my...
Mine are not real good yet because those are my first 2. Remember?
That looks pretty good.
It's not bad. Anyway.
It's better than my first one.
It doesn't look like much yet. There's little cables down the sleeve, down the front.
Pattern.
Yeah. And it is Knitting Pure and Simple Beginner Cable Pullover.
So I had this sweater on like 2 podcasts ago.
Yeah.
I made it like a hunter green.
And she said, why don't you make that sweater? Because it's fun. It's not super simple, but yet you can do it. It's really easy. You
don't have to sew anything. It's all raglan.
And I said, well, I might. So I look for what, 2 weeks or more.
And I think you've showed like 2 or 3 on here. That
I have. I've shown 2 or 3, and I love them. But it's like I start reading the pattern. It's like I'd really have to work to figure those out, you know. But this one's going to be easy, and it's going to be fun. It's still complicated enough to make it interesting.
Yeah.
So that's what I am doing with my
accurate beginner cable pullover. I mean, you're not a beginner,
but it's what I want.
Yeah.
To do.
You just want to do
not
something
too hard.
Yeah, doable, and not like.
And I don't remember
constantly rip out and stuff.
This collar is called Stormy Skies.
Okay.
And
it's in the Cloudborn.
It is this. It is Cloudborn Fibers Superwash Merino Worsted Twist.
Okay.
And it was called Stormy Skies.
Okay. We've shown that.
Yeah. I mean, there it is.
Yeah. So okay. So that's whips for knitting.
For knitting.
Okay.
That's all I have.
Okay.
And I did get...
You're so disorganized down there.
I am.
You hear it crunching at her feet.
Okay. I started a top for my husband.
A top?
A quilt top.
Oh,
okay. Oh, yeah. That sounds like I was making him a top.
Like, you ain't gonna wear that.
Ooh, no. A quilt top for Christmas, and it never got done. So I did get the top done. So it's kind of like an FO, but it still needs to be quilted. Right.
People that quilt know and understand that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I don't know if we can get back far enough to see it. Probably not. I don't think I showed this, did I?
Hit me in the face. No, we've never seen this.
So,
yeah, I think we can.
It's a panel that I purchased, just a truck panel. And then all these little stripes.
He likes the old red trucks.
Yeah, all these stripes are from primitive fabrics I've had forever. And I just cut with the fabric, 2.5-inch strips, sewed them all together. Just kept sewing them all together. And then when you get them sewn all together, on the short side, you fold it up. I think this has got a name, I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
And you bring them up and you sew those together. Cut them, bring them up until you get however wide you want. So
I have no idea what she's talking about.
Well, anybody that quilts does. So here we are. We've got a pretty wide strip there. And that was the way I did those strips.
Yeah.
And so it makes them offset. So they're not, you know, sticking together. Anyway, I have started quilting, and I'm quilting it like, you can see the gray. I decided to use gray thread. You can see around it. Actually,
in the back it's gray.
Flip it over. You can see a little bit of, I mean, I don't have it done.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
I've got it started. Yeah.
Can you see that on there? We're not sure if you can see that. But...
Yeah, we're not sure. And there's some of the boards on the barn. I've got those started. And there's sheep right here.
Oh.
So anyway, and then around on the strippy part, I'll probably just do merandering.
Yeah.
Just kind of wide merandering.
Cool. By the way, this chair, we got, I didn't. My sister... I said, Mom needs a new chair for her sewing room, and my sister ordered her this on Amazon. So, lift up the lid and show them how it lifts up.
Well, it lifts
up
this way.
Yeah.
Storage
under here.
Yeah, got
and
little
it spins
acquisitions in there.
Yeah, spins good. And
yeah, it's cute.
It's a cute little sewing room chair.
Yeah.
It was
cute.
On Amazon, made for sewing rooms.
And the other, you've seen, this is my cave faucet. Yeah. That I got the top done. Loops. And now I have them all sandwiched together, and it's got this backing. And you can't see the quilting on the front. I've got them in the hoops.
Yeah, hoops.
And so I'm just doing it real simple. This is actually what the pattern said to do. It's just little round, like flower things in each little thing. And that was what, in his book, that's what he said to do.
Hand quilting.
It's hand quilting. Yeah. So, that's what I'm doing.
Actually, I think if I was going to sew, I might like hand quilting, because I like to sit in front of the TV and work.
Yeah, I think you'd like hand quilting.
I don't love sitting at the sewing machine.
Right.
It's okay, but it hurts my spine.
That other one's on the sewing machine. And then I showed my black and white and gray quilt before, and I did get a backing for it.
It's way over there, though.
So we don't need to show it. I'll show it next time.
You probably trip on 500 things trying to get over there.
Yeah, I'll show it next time.
And definitely crunch all your patterns.
Yeah. I have a new pattern. I mean, I don't know if you want me to show that or not.
Well, do you have any fabric to go with it?
No.
Show it next time, then.
Okay.
Okay, so my acquisitions are all of my yarns I bought for my little pine tree hat. So I have plans to use these for, I think I'm going to make different variations. I probably won't use the same like main color. I'll probably use the green still for the tree because it's a tree. But different variations of like colors to make my girls the same hat. So I'm trying to think how I'm going to do it. So here's all my yarn.
Can you take off 2 trees?
Well, I'll talk about that in just a second. Because I've been thinking about it.
Oh, pretty.
Aren't those pretty together? So I feel like you could use any of those as the main color. And just change it up. And then they'd all kind of, you know, the girls would match me, but not exactly. So, let's see. I don't remember what all these are called, but of course they're not listed on here. But okay, so the problem with, so I put it out there on Instagram. Like, does anybody have any suggestions how to make this hat for babies? And Jamie from Cozy Up actually responded, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. So she said, I think you can take out like, you know, a strip, which I don't know how many stitches that is now, like 10 or something like that. You can take out a tree. Okay, so I was thinking about that because it sounds right. It sounds like, yeah, that'd be good because then you just make it like, I don't know, a kid's hat is usually like, depends on the size needle, but I don't know, anywhere between like 56 and 80 stitches. Depends on what you're using. Yeah, at least it's from what I've learned. The problem with that is this hat, like the color work goes up. You don't start really decreasing until you get to the top. So it would just be it'd be just as long as this hat.
You'd have to shorten the pattern up here.
Yeah.
You'd have to stop up here.
That's what I'm saying. I'd have to figure out what to take out and like what to make shorter to make it shorter for a baby. And I'd have to take out a tree or two. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think you could just take out.
Like the hearts maybe?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just take all those hearts out and just...
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. I think you could.
I don't know. It'll just be an experiment.
Because really, when you start decreasing, it wouldn't matter.
You're pulling it off my head every time you do that. My hair looks bad under here.
Bad hair day.
Well, it's nighttime and it's been an all-day day with my babies and my hair is greasy. So, anyway, so those are my acquisitions. I have more acquisitions, but I put them in the closet in the girls' room because that's where I store all my yarn, and they were asleep when I left to come over here. So
what else do you have?
I bought yarn to make more hats. Air and weight.
Have I seen those?
I don't know.
Huh?
Probably not.
Oh, no.
I'm going to make, I have a cabled hat picked out for myself and a green and white hat. I'm not going to say who for, and I'm not going to say the pattern, but it's for somebody, and they requested it, and I bought the yarn. So someday soon I will have that hat. But anyway, yeah. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I have all my yarn stored in the girls' bedroom closet. Well, I stuffed it all in there, like trying to clean my house up because I had yarn everywhere. And one of my girls is about to start crawling, so I'm like trying to get things off the floor in advance. So I put that yarn away. Well, then, of course, I wanted to bring it tonight, and I couldn't get in there because I'd wake them up trying to get it out.
You don't want to wake them up.
So by the time I show it, I'll probably have the hat I was using for already made.
That's okay.
But that's what I did with this yarn, too. So, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
We only get to podcast like once a month now because there's no time.
No, there's no time.
So thanks for sticking with us. If you're annoyed that we don't podcast enough, sorry.
I didn't put it out there
twins,
last time.
really
I didn't put it on
hard.
Facebook, so maybe this time I'll put it on Facebook.
Well, last podcast, I was mad about that podcast anyway, so I wasn't real worried about advertising it because it was kind of, I felt like it was slightly embarrassing.
Yeah, but
for
you
me.
said the picture will be here.
Yeah.
And there's no
I was
picture.
mad. So, anyway, we are talking about that.
Oh,
So,
goodness
I think
sakes.
that's everything I have to show.
It's funny,
Stupid
funny.
computers, annoying. What do you got?
I have yarn coming. That's all I have.
That's it?
I have yarn coming.
All right. Well, I mean, we've almost got, we got 37 minutes, so I think we've got a long enough podcast.
Okay. I can't wait till I get my yarn.
Oh,
I'll show
sorry,
it
you were
next
talking.
time.
I interrupted you.
Yeah, it's Gloss DK from
It's a Nitpicks.
Nitpicks.
Cool. Got a pattern picked out?
No.
Okay. Oh,
well, yeah, maybe I might do a love note again, remember? And
oh, yeah.
And I have black mohair that I might mix in with it. I think I
You gotta
said
make
that
a
last
swatch
time.
because it might be too dark.
Yeah, I will.
You got a skirt you're trying to match.
Right there.
So if you make it too dark, it won't match it.
It's got a lot of black in it too, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's true. So I showed the yarn that Mom got me for Christmas on the last podcast.
Oh yeah, what are you gonna do with that?
So I'm gonna make, I forgot to print it off and bring it, but it's gonna be the Nurtured sweater by Andrea Mowry. And it's kind of a crop sweater, but I'm just gonna make it full length because I want it to be like something I would wear with jeans. So I'm just gonna make, I don't know how, I haven't read the pattern yet or anything, so whatever you do, I'm just gonna add like 6 or 7 inches onto the body and the arms. Well, I guess not the arms, but the body.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like a little, I can't describe it.
Is it like
Little square
There's no
boxes.
collar work in it.
It's just like little
designs kind of in it.
Textured. Just all the whole thing is like the same little tiny little squared little textures.
Yeah.
It's just real pretty and like delicate looking. So that's what I'm going to make out of that. Yeah. And I wish I would have brought the pattern, but whatever. You can see it next time. I'll probably have it casted on by then. So anyway, yeah, I guess we'll just talk a little bit personal stuff. So, my girls are 6 months old. Alice is, she is crawling pretty much. She gets up. She can take like a couple of steps. Well, crawling steps, whatever you call them. And then she falls. But she's so close. And then Maggie, she won't bend her. She'll lay on her belly and like pull herself. And then she'll raise up her toes and like her body is in like a teepee.
She doesn't like to bend.
But she won't bend her knees and like pull herself forward. So she just like raises up on her toes and then pulls herself forward and like gets whatever she wants.
She'll be able to do Pilates really well.
But they both like, they spin around in circles. They pull themselves, spin around. But yeah, we're getting really close with Alice for crawling. So we bought a cabinet this weekend and hung it up in the laundry room and put all my like soaps and chemicals and stuff all up, make sure all that stuff's out of their reach. We bought all kinds of safety things for outlets and cabinet doors and the toilet and everything. We're trying to get everything ready for her, because she's gonna, Alice is so hyper. As soon as she finds out how to crawl,
she'll be gone. I mean, she'll be into everything.
She grabs everything, and she is just so, she just like screams like a jungle cat. She's just, and she gets in her jumpy seat and just screams and jumps. And
you got to put that on here.
Yeah, she's nuts. So anyway, yeah, trying to get the house ready. And then, I think that's it, really. I mean, that's all that's going on with me. You got anything going on?
No, I just babysit for the kids.
We talked about doing the COVID vaccine.
Oh, yeah. Both John and I got the COVID vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I didn't have any problems with it at all.
I really didn't either. I got tired.
Just about it.
That's about it, yeah. Thank goodness. Some people have had bad symptoms. So.
And a lot of times, I always hear the second one's worse, and you didn't really have much trouble with the second one either.
No. But, yeah. Anyway, I'm excited about it. I'm excited that you guys are, like, we're eligible to get it. And oh, did you want to talk about your pom-pom thing?
I can.
So she got a pom-pom tassel maker, which she thinks she doesn't like, but...
Well, I don't know. I
want to get my paws on
I want to see how she makes hers. And
you got, like, all different sizes.
Yeah. Is yours a whole thing or a half?
Yeah.
Yours is a whole one. And this is it. You wrap it on that little half, so when you cut it apart, it's kind of like when you make it with your hand. You've got all this extra to trim. But yet it has all the sizes.
No, mine, like, let me think about how it works here. How does it work? Okay, so mine...
So I can't see it, but...
Oh, well. Mine, you open it up. I think I must have it together funny or something. Anyway, you wrap the yarn around both of these pieces. And then you, like, stuff it. Then you shut that. Then you bring the yarn over, wrap it around all these, stuff it.
So you're
then
making
you shut
two
that.
of these.
Then you cut in between here. Like, you cut all through that yarn. And then you pull it apart. And then this comes off, and then you have your pom-pom left over. There's something funky going on with this thing, though. Maybe I had it backward. I don't know.
This one is like you put yarn on
it's better.
The little end here.
Yeah, it's better.
And bring it over and hook it on this little end. And you have those tails, with this one tail hanging. And then you just wrap it as thick as you can wrap it in this little semicircle. And then you cut this thread and you pull them and tie them. But when you take your scissors, like the little ridges, and cut it. But then it's real long on one side and short on the other.
Did you watch a YouTube video on that?
No, so I probably should watch a YouTube video.
Somebody has a trick. Because I watched a YouTube video. That's how I knew how to use that.
I may be doing something wrong.
It did not come with instructions. That's one thing.
Well, this has instructions. And I tried to go by them. But there may be something I'm doing wrong. And making it sideways, cutting it sideways, or something to where it's not even.
I don't know. But I don't know why things don't come with instructions. It's really annoying.
I mean, it does. See?
So Morgan, yeah. So Morgan, which is my nephew's wife. So she was all mad because she got a Cricut for what, Christmas? Was it Christmas or was it New Year's? Or New Year, her birthday.
No, she got it for Christmas.
Okay. So we just saw her like a couple weeks ago and she was like, I need your help with that Cricut because I can't figure out how to use it. I can't do anything on that stupid Cricut.
So you bet it went in the yard the
She's
other
like,
day.
yeah, I got her out in the yard. I was like, what? And so anyway, I was like trying to give her tips and stuff and she's like, well, this is all I've made ever. Like, it's all I could figure out how to make. It took me hours. She showed me this thing that she made. I mean, I don't even know what it was. I was like, no, that's not. I mean, you can do so many things with the Cricut. Like, that's not its full functioning capabilities. She's like, well, it's stupid. She's like, I don't know why it doesn't come with instructions.
It doesn't really come with instructions.
None. I mean, I had learned everything off of YouTube.
Off of YouTube, yeah.
Yeah. And so I was like showing her stuff, which I know I like bombarded her with information and like overwhelmed her mind. But she was like, I mean, I was so mad. She's like, I called the company.
Oh no.
She was like, why doesn't this thing come with a user manual? I don't understand. And they were like, well, you can find it on our website. She's like, I don't want to find it on the website. It should come in the box.
She's right. It ought to have some kind of user manual.
I mean, some basics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least, yeah.
Or at least like, you know, go to this website for instructional videos or something.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, as far as I could tell, when you got that thing, there was nothing.
Well, I mean, you have to download the app even yourself.
Yeah, it doesn't even tell you that.
Yeah.
It doesn't even tell you to download the app.
You just have to figure it out.
And then when you set it up, it's like, it requires you to have a PIN number to connect it to your device. Where's the PIN number? It's not listed on anything. It's not on your paper that it comes with. So I had to Google that. Where's the PIN number on the Cricut? And to this day, I don't even know where it was.
There's probably a little plate somewhere that's got it somewhere underneath.
I don't know.
Something.
But I mean, I agree with her. But man, that was funny. She's like, I called the company. I said, where's the instruction? She said she was so mad. So I don't know. Hopefully, I sent her a bunch of information. I texted her a bunch of stuff, and hopefully she figured out how to do some stuff.
It's a wonder it doesn't come with a instruction book to download.
Yeah,
and you have like 50 pages of download.
But I mean, I understand why they can't describe how to do everything. Because
but you can do simple things.
For one thing, they can't tell you how to straight up copyright images and like steal images.
No, but
they can't tell you that.
But they could tell you how to use theirs.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
They have some free ones, and then they have some that you can buy.
That's true.
So they could tell you how to use theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they want.
Nobody wants to do that.
What they want.
That's what she was also mad about. She's like, I wanted to use this thing, and it was like $5. She's like, I'm not paying $5 for this and that. And by the time you know it, you paid like $45 for a homemade shirt.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Which it is. That's why I get on Google Images and take screenshots of everything that I make. I don't buy anything. So they can't, I understand they can't tell you.
Yeah, and that's how they make money too.
That's why you gotta watch YouTube videos.
Yeah.
So,
but once you get it, at least you can do the
if you have a Cricut and you're watching this and you have the same frustration as Morgan, you've got to get on YouTube. Because that's how I learned to do everything. And I feel like I can make anything.
Yeah. I can't. But she can.
You can make anything. Like
I can do okay, but
if you wanted to put, you know,
well, I did those sweatshirts.
If you wanted to put that logo on a t-shirt, you could do it.
Yeah,
no problem. And you could put anything on there. So anyway, YouTube everything.
Yeah.
So one more funny story. So earlier, me and Mom were making our tea for the podcast.
Oh no. And we're talking. And
so she's like sitting there, like this was on the counter. And we're sitting there and she's talking to me and she's not looking at her tea. We're talking about what we're going to do on the podcast. And she's like taking her tea bag and she's like going like this. I see the paper on the tea bag like fling off.
I dropped it in after it got wet.
And we got, okay, so it previously had been wet.
Yeah.
So anyway, she's holding it like this and I see the paper like fling off and like swirl down onto the counter. And then her string drops in and
I'm still going like this.
She didn't realize it and she's still going. And then she goes, like she was like this and she goes. I was eating a cookie, I about choked. Oh my gosh, it was hysterical. So anyway, that's why we're in such a slap happy mood, I guess, because we got laughing about that.
Speaking of cookies, I got a text today after church. And I don't know exactly how it was stated, but it says, how about making some cookie dough?
No, I said, me want cookie dough.
Me want cookie dough. I said, okay. When do you want it? As
soon as humanly possible. Yeah.
So, I whip up some cookie dough.
And then she calls me and says, the cookie dough's done. I said, is there an extra charge for delivery?
So I had to deliver it. I had to deliver cookie dough, like enough for 2 cookies.
I was feeding a baby.
Oh.
So
but I did deliver cookies for her husband, for Will.
Yeah.
He had real cookies. She had dough.
Oh, I keep kicking that. I'm so sorry, everybody. Yeah.
But I'll have to say I made 2 batches of cookie dough.
Yep. Oh, Emma's wanting in.
Oh, no.
Of course she is. We have a joke about Cookie Monster in our family, too.
Yeah.
That's why I said, we want cookie dough.
Yeah. Yeah. There was an old Sesame Street bit. 8.
No, that's not. That's
different.
Me want cookie. I mean, that's the Cookie Monster joke, too.
If
was the video, If Moon Were Cookie.
Yeah.
But the Me Want Cookie is from that phone that I had. It was that Sesame Street phone.
Oh, yeah.
It's like 35 years old. No, I'm not.
It still
35.
works.
How old is that phone? At least 30 years old.
You were probably 2.
Okay, so it's 30 years old then.
Yeah, it's almost 30 years old.
And you dial Cookie Monster and it's like, me want cookie.
Yeah.
And then he wants you to type in how many cookies He says, I want 3 cookies, and you got to type in the letter number 3, and he eats
It's
them.
been the best toy.
It still works.
It still works.
So every time a grandkid comes over here, you hear that, you want cookies.
Yeah.
Because they drag it all out.
Yeah, they do.
And yeah. Anyway, so okay, we're getting
so much for
Mrs.
that.
Happy, so
yeah.
we're not talking about knitting anymore.
I'm glad you can't see the rest of my sewing room. Boy.
That's all right.
I've got little projects everywhere.
Oh, can you see Mom's? No, you can't. Oh, and I can't adjust it. So boo. She's got an owl that she drew back there.
Oh,
I can't show
okay.
you. Anyway, okay.
All right.
All right. See you next time. Thanks for watching.